Hey guys, welcome back to Perfume Vegas, and today we are doing a haul video. So, welcome back. I'm Holly Golightly. I'm your hostess today, and always. This bag back here, this giant bag is filled to the brim with perfume that I purchased. It's overflowing. It's not overflowing anymore because I took some stuff out to haul today. So basically, I'm just going to be doing these hauls every couple of videos, and I'm going to talk about the perfumes that I hauled, update you or give you reviews depending on what is regarded as, necessary. So this first haul is some things that I've either mentioned in other videos already or things that I don't plan to keep, that after trying them, I'm not planning on keeping them. And just some different things like that. So let's get started. I will do my best to remember to put the notes in the description box. And I'm also going to try to describe them to you as I haul them. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, I have my glasses. I'm not sure how I feel about wearing them. The ring light reflects off them pretty bad. It's really hot. I'm sweating something fierce. Can the ring light? Okay, we'll just get started. So the first one I mentioned in my unboxing video, it is JPG La Belle, and I did fix up the stand so that it comes apart. But JPG La Belle is, I got the 3.4 ounces, the 100 ml. I wish that I had gotten, I wish that I had gotten a smaller size. Okay. 30 ml of this would have been fine for me. I don't see myself wearing it so much that I'm gonna go through this whole giant bottle. It's pretty. It's a really pretty sweet scent, but there's something slightly synthetic in the dry down. It comes off like an artificial vanilla doll's head type of smell that I really don't care for. And it could just be my own skin, or it could be that some people don't mind that type of vanilla. But for me, I don't find it pleasant. It smells beautiful. It's got that juicy pear. I love the slightly dryish, greenish vetiver note. It's like a mossy green vetiver that makes it just slightly, like, if it didn't have that inclusion, this would probably be unbearable. I know those three notes are the ones that are called out in the JPG media for the fragrance, but those aren't the only notes in the scent. I'm not sure what the other ones are. I don't think it really matters. The vetiver comes up pretty quickly, and to my nose, it's a pretty strong green, woody, mossy sort of scent takeover from like the bergamot and pear at the top. There is still a little hint of that juicy, fresh, yummy kind of goodness, and it's still slightly sweet, but it's a very pleasant scent. The top notes and the heart notes of this are very pleasant, and I really, really like it. It's only into the dry down when it becomes such an artificial, unpleasant, sort of vanilla-y scent that I really stopped caring for it. So Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle is great in the beginning and the dry down, but at the end, the base note, which lingers forever, by the way, this is kind of beast mode. I've heard some people say that that it dries down to a skin scent, which, yeah, if you only put one spray on you, it dries down to a skin scent. If you do a good 5 or 6 sprays, this is going to stay and be noticeable for hours. But the vanilla note, it's not my style. It's not my favorite thing. It's not horrible, and I don't regret buying this fragrance, but I do wish it was a little bit different. One that I've briefly mentioned, this is just a dabber bottle, a 5ml, 7ml dabber bottle. This is Tory Burch's Nuit Azur. I had talked about this before, how the Nuit Azur and the Belle Azur smell exactly the same to me. So yeah, the Nuit Azur and the Belle Azur, they smell exactly the same to me. I picked this up because it was a little freebie gift with purchase type of item, and I don't hate it. So yeah, I'll probably decant both versions into spray bottles because dabber bottles are a pain in the ass. But Tory Burch Nuit Azur is a great fresh sort of nighttime freshy scent for spring and summer if you like aquatics. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back where it came from. The next one I've talked about, I also talked about this in the unboxing that I did. This is the NUXE Paris Prodigieux Le Parfum. Prodigieux Le Parfum. This is a gorgeous fragrance. This is beautiful. This is creamy tropical flowers, sort of very much like the white flowers of Charlie Red, except elevated, so much more classy. Charlie Red has a distinct like 90s white flower vibe, but the NUXE is so beautiful and classy. If I were going on a beach holiday or an island tropical vacation, this would be the scent that I would absolutely want to take along. It smells amazing. I am so in love, and yeah, I'm glad that there's still a month or two of like summer that I can be testing this out in the heat to see how it wears. I just wish I could get to like the beach. I'd love to try on the beach. Anyway, that one is really good. Let me look up the notes for you. Okay, so the top notes of the NUXE Prodigieux Le Parfum are orange blossom, bergamot, mandarin orange, and orange. Middle notes are rose, magnolia, gardenia, and base notes are vanilla, coconut milk, and pebbles. Yes, I had to double check, but it says pebbles. Pebbles. Anyway, that coconut milk note is perfect. It's one of those fragrance notes that has to be done in just the right way for me to enjoy it. Here it makes it really creamy. It rounds out the harsher edges on some of those citrus notes, and also with the vanilla and the florals. It's so feminine and beautiful, and it smells like pebbles. I like that. I love that. As you will see, I really like weird or fantasy type of fragrance notes. The next two are two I'm going to talk about brief. Oh wait, I had one other. Shit, I lost one. Holy crap, I lost one. Okay, so the next one I have is from Guerlain. This is La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto, the spray, the 15ml travel spray. I got this as an add-on to get like up to free shipping on a different purchase, but I was really interested in it because I had been interested in fragrances with a cherry note, and I have a few that I like a lot that will be in a different haul. This one, I'm not obsessed with it, but it's not a bad fragrance. I have not really enjoyed any of the, I've not really loved any of the La Petite Robe Noire line from Guerlain. I know that they're meant to be kind of Guerlain's answer to the Chance line from Chanel, but it's just, they all smell really similar, and it's not like the classiest perfume. Like it does smell kind of like a watered down Guerlain. It's not the most elevated fragrance that they've ever done. But La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto, this isn't that bad. It's, whoa, I missed. It's super powdery. Let me pull up the notes for you. So this has notes of cherry, almond, black tea in the top, rose and licorice at the heart, and then leather, musk, patchouli, and tonka in the base. And it's a pretty traditional Guerlain musk scent. It's a pretty traditional Guerlain base, but the licorice and the cherry kind of make this like sweet sour like interplay of scent. If this were slightly more woody, the patchouli is not very strong in this. I don't find it to be very strong. If the patchouli were more powerful, or if the fragrance itself was a little bit more woody as opposed to musky, I think I would like it better. As it stands, I enjoy this, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite from Guerlain by far, and continues in the tradition of really not being a fan of the La Petite Robe Noire line. So let's get that out of the way. And then these next two I'm not going to be keeping. These actually will be being resold. The first is Girl of Now Shine from Elie Saab. I bought the full 90 ml bottle of this because it was a good price, and I really wanted a pineapple perfume, and this is a pineapple scent. I smell the pineapple, but it's so artificial and synthetic smelling. It's worse than the artificial vanilla scent of the Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. It's worse by far than any artificial note in another perfume I'm going to show you. It's just not, it's sweet and it's very cheap smelling. I'm sorry. Again, this, I'm not trying to shock or offend anyone. This is literally just to my nose that this Girl of Now Shine is very cheap, very artificial, very synthetic smelling. I'm not even going to open the box, although I guess I will open the box to show you that it is, in fact, that is the perfume that is in there. But yeah, I've sprayed it twice. I'm not going to spray it again. I'm going to sell it and be done, because I will never ever wear this. I wanted to purchase the 1 ounce. I wouldn't even wear a full 1 ounce of this. So yeah, Girl of Now, Elie Saab, the Shine flanker. That's going on its merry way to a new home. And then another one that is going on its merry way to a new home has a story behind it. So buckle up for that if you are interested. I have here what looks like my Insolence. It looks that way. It was advertised on eBay as my Insolence. It was advertised at a price that was both not shocking, but also not uncomfortably low to like be suspicious. And so there was pictures, the bottle was there, it looked right, everything seemed right from the pictures, so I ordered it, I bought it. It came in my Insolence box, looks good. What I got, however, was Insolence. And they were really tricky. They were really tricky. This bottle of Insolence and this box of my Insolence have the same date code on them. They match up. Someone is going to try to say, like, you sent me a different perfume. If they didn't realize what they were looking for, they might never know that they'd had, you know, a switch pulled. on them. So this was an ordeal that I dealt with for a while, and this was part of why I didn't get more of this haul filmed earlier, right away. I don't like this fragrance, okay? This is Insolence by Guerlain. This is the original packaging. I don't like this fragrance. If I wanted well, I'm not going to spray it, but if I wanted a violet fragrance, a sweet violet fragrance, I would just wear Love in Black. I don't need or have any desire to keep this. So I will be selling this, not this. This is going to be kept away from other people who may want to use it to try to, you know, trick people into paying more than what the original Guerlain Insolence is worth. So I did get, you know, it all straightened out in the end, got my money back, but still very not happy about that. And I really don't like Insolence. So I'm actually kind of given up on my Insolence. Like, it is what it is. I also picked up the replica lipstick on from Maison Margiela. I didn't expect to like this fragrance, but I did figure that if, you know, I really didn't like it that much, I could resell it. It would be fine, because this is a really popular scent, and word on the street is that it's being discontinued. Don't know that that's true, but that's what people keep saying. So anyway, so I picked this up, and I really like it. I've worn it on my skin a couple of times now, and it's just such a nice, sweet, powdery type of fragrance. It is sort of like plasticky and artificial smelling, like a lipstick bullet. But let me get the notes. So the top notes of Lipstick On are bergamot, heliotrope, and neroli. The middle notes are orange blossom, iris, and galbanum. And the base notes are tonka, bourbon, vanilla, and patchouli. It actually smells better on the skin than it does even on paper. It's really sweet, kind of a little bit juicy, but more like watery. It's like sweet, slightly watery, fresh, fluffy. It's just cozy, comfortable, and like sexy. It's like sweet and sexy. Like, this is definitely a date night type of fragrance where you would just spray a couple of times so that your man would want to get, or woman, your man or woman, doesn't matter, that your person would want to try to get up close and smell you. I was surprised by how much I liked this, especially considering the fact that I've really struggled with the Maison Margiela DNA in the past. Because in the past I've struggled with the scent. So that one I'm going to be keeping for show and wearing and enjoying. And then the last two I have are from they are from Etat Les Anges. The last two I have are from Etat Les Anges, and I've ordered two separate times. One I actually ordered from a discounter, and then one I ordered from the Etat Les Anges website. So the first scent I picked up was 30 mils of Jasmine a Cigarette. I really, really like this fragrance. I've compared it favorably to Heretic Perfume's Jasmine Smoke. I do believe Jasmine Smoke is being discontinued. Heretic is discontinuing several of its older formulations, and that particular one wasn't like so popular, so I think it is being discontinued. But Jasmine a Cigarette is actually a little bit nicer, in my opinion, than Jasmine Smoke. Jasmine Smoke is very dry, very it takes a while to settle in on your skin. For a while, it does kind of feel like you're wearing a cloud of cigarette smoke, but Jasmine a Cigarette is much sweeter. It like settles on you much quicker, and in my opinion smells better on my skin just in general. Although I do think that the jasmine and cigarette is more of a, not jasmine cigarette, I do think that jasmine smoke is a more realistic cigarette and jasmine fragrance. This one has more notes in it. I'll list them down below, but it's still super beautiful. I'm really happy to have this. It's the kind of nice, unique fragrance that I really enjoy having in my collection, and État Libre d'Orange does very well. The next one being Secretions Magnifique. I am not gonna lie. I did purchase this thinking to myself, how bad could it be, right? It's probably fine. It's fine. I did go in with that mindset. And I don't want to say like, oh, you know, I have like such a an understanding of scent, it doesn't bother me. It's a little rough. It is. If you watched me mixing all my perfumes together, you know that this doesn't mix well. It doesn't. It's a little rough. However, this is not, although perhaps it was designed to be like a knee-jerk type of reaction scent, but Secretions Magnifique is in fact a very well blended and complex scent that is not given credit for. You know, I think that nobody, either they go in believing that it's going to smell awful and they get the reaction that they want, or they don't know what to expect, and so they take it at face value, which is slightly difficult, and they find that it isn't wearable to them. But you have to wear Secretions Magnifique. You have to wear it on your skin for it to be the best version of itself. So I'm going to spray it on me, and I'm also going to spray it on paper so I can kind of describe the difference. And then the links or the notes will be down below. But of course, it's supposed to be blood, sweat, semen, and saliva. It's supposed to smell like an orgy, I guess. Anyway. I'm going to spray it on the paper as well. Oh. So the problem is, on paper and out floating in the air, it's very, very, very overpowering. It's metallic, salty, very strong, not pleasant. On my skin, however, is beautiful. It's metallic, it's salty, but it's like it blossoms into something quite, it's so deeply sensual. I can't explain it. It is like being intimate with someone that you desperately love, and you just love every part of them, you know, no matter what. On paper, that intimacy is gone. It's just cold, clinical, bodily fluids, nasty. You have got to. If you have ever wanted to try this, if you ever get a decant or sample, or if you have purchased a bottle of this, you know, for shits and giggles, whatever reason, and you find that you struggle with it, you have got to wear it on your skin. That's the only way that Secretions Magnifique shows its best self. It's just addictive. Like, I've had this for, God, I don't know how long, like a week, maybe. I can't, it's addictive. It is, it really is. So that is the last fragrance for the haul today. I hope that you enjoyed. I will try to remember to link as many of the fragrance notes down below. I'll also try to link where you can purchase them. Some of those may be affiliate links. If you don't want to use them, you don't have to. That's just there for me to maybe make a few pennies. If not, you know, no big deal. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. I have more hauling coming up. In the next video, I think I'm going to do a video of either Lipstick On or comparing and contrasting Jasmine a Cigarette and Jasmine Smoke from Heretic, because that I think is on sale right now. So I'll put that link down below too if it is. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know which of these fragrances you like or which sound the most intriguing to you. Let me know if you think that you'd be interested in trying the Secretions Magnifique, if you think that you could give it a go on your skin. It's not a test. It's not like who's better than who. It's just curiosity, purely because I'm interested in those type of things. Why else would I have bought it, right? Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.